guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Amoy and you're watching Really Amoy. So today I decided to give you guys a little labor and delivery story time / Q&A. I have some questions that you guys asked me on Instagram, so I'm going to include those as well in this video because the labor and delivery part of the story is really not long. It is not long. Everything happened so fast. Everything happened so quickly. So here's the story time. Where do I begin? Let me just say that I started seeing signs of labor about a week and a half before active labor actually started. So not a week and a half, about a week before active labor actually started. I was seeing signs of the mucus plug. When I forgot to do a lot of googling. If you're not a mother watching this video, you're going to have to do a lot of googling. I'll try to explain some of the stuff, but remember that I'm not a doctor and what I'm sharing is solely based on my personal experience. So about a week before labor started, I was seeing signs of the mucus plug. And the mucus plug is basically a protective barrier made of mucus that lines the cervix or the entrance of the cervix. I hope that makes sense. I'll insert a picture so you guys can see. But that basically goes before labor actually starts, if that makes sense. That makes sense? Should that make sense? If you hear me talking to the person in the background, my sister is here. Hey! Because she can't leave my side. So, I was seeing signs of the mucus plug. It looked normal. I never seen there's this thing that they call the bloody show. Never see any signs of blood or anything. So it was just mucus coming down. And my body, I start feeling one and two little feelings. I say, alright, this look like something that starts. It look like my body I get ready for the big show, the big reveal, the big hurrah. So I remember, if you see in the previous vlog, we went to St. Anne the Sunday before I actually gave birth. The week before I actually gave birth. And I said, I got a country. And I wanted to do things too. To kind of kickstart the process. I wanted to be active, I wanted to be moving around so that, you know, things can start to get moving. So we went to St. Anne, came home, and I remember I went to the doctor the Wednesday. By that time I was 36 weeks pregnant when I went to the doctor, and he sent me to do an ultrasound right away. That's the final ultrasound. And I did the ultrasound the same day and brought it to the hospital the next day, which was a Thursday. Now, I didn't share this previously, but for my pregnancy, I had gestational diabetes. And that's basically where the blood sugar, you know, is elevated to a point of concern where you're really considered diabetic, but it's just due to the pregnancy. And I was on insulin and everything. So when you are in that position, you have to deliver at 38 weeks, whether it's gonna come naturally or they're going to induce you. The baby has to come out by 38 weeks according to the doctor. So when I did the ultrasound, the baby was measuring at 38 weeks. Alright, so when I went over to the hospital to give them all this information so they can tell me when to come in to get induced or whatever they were going to do, the guy basically looked at the paper and he was like, I'm not letting you leave until you see the doctor. So I had to spend the entire Thursday night. I was there from after 3 p.m. until about 1 in the morning. I had to stay there the entire night. And by the time I got through, by the time they did the checks and everything, I was already 4 centimeters dilated. That was Thursday. And basically Friday morning, and they gave me a Monday clinic date to come back to clinic on Monday. But in the back of my mind, I was like, I'm not going to make it to Monday. If I do make it to Monday, and I remember I said it to my friend Shanice as well, if I do make it to Monday, they're not going to send me home. So I brought everything. I was prepared to bring everything, and you know, basically prepared to go to the hospital on Monday and not come back. Anyway, go home the Friday morning, wake up the Friday, go do some last minute shopping in a Price Mart, in a June, in a supermarket, I buy snacks, I buy water. Because you know, girl, I prepare for the hospital on Monday. Saturday come now. Edge, what did we do on the Saturday? Saturday come. Oh, the Saturday we wash.
Yeah, we wash all the baby clothes.
The Saturday we wash and iron baby clothes and put baby clothes in a drawer. We're not even finished. The amount of clothes this boy have. And clothes still a come. But we wash and we iron, and that went into Sunday. Chris was ironing and packing our baby clothes. And that Sunday too, we'll go supermarket, we'll go all over, we'll cook big dinner. I stand up and cook people. My foot them swell big, so I stand up and cook. We cook mac and cheese, with the wings, with the barbecue fried chicken, with the rice and peas.
Yeah.
With the rice and peas?
Yeah.
With the rice and peas.
And juice.
Make juice. It was a big show. Anyway, dinner done cook. Girl, I'll bathe. No, girl, I normally bathe so early now. Girl normally bathe some wicked midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. And girl bathe from about 9 o'clock, bathe and eat dinner. Chris iron the dress that I wear, go clinic. And we were just so prepared. Anyway, sit down and eat my mac and cheese. What shall I make mac and cheese? Sit down and eat my mac and cheese. I remember I take the last bite of mac and cheese. And when I take the last bite of mac and cheese, I feel something like something go. Something just feel like something in a brew. Anyway, I eat the last drop of mac and cheese and I just get tired and I say, oh God, it's like the tiredness from Thursday just lick me. And I say, I'm going to lay down, you know. I'm going to lay down and try to sleep so I can wake up for the clinic the Monday. And I remember all of a sudden, I feel like I want to do number 2. I'm going to go to the bathroom, go number 2, the first time, finish, go back in my room, chilling, relaxing. Then I realize I want to go again. I'm going to go again, but this time I'm going to go and sit down. I hear like water dropping at the toilet. I'm sitting at the bathroom, I talk to myself, I say, but you never pee. Because you know, like when you want to pee, you have to actively pee. You have to actively pee. And I never do nothing like that. I never pee and water dropping on the toilet. So I say, I must my water break. Anyway, they know me very meticulous. I'm very organized. Pull up my notes app. And I start to document. And I say, okay, my water break between 10 and 11. I make a note of it. I go to mommy and I say, mommy, you feel like my water break? And I explain to her what happened. And she said, go and watch it. So anyway, I'm going to put on a pad. And then say, Google your best friend, pregnant ladies. If you don't have direct access to your doctor like that, or if your doctor is not responsive or is busy, you know not all the time them get to answer right away. Google is your best friend. So I'm going to put on a pad. And them say you must lay down for a little while and get up back, and if you feel water come down, your water break. So said, so done. The pad soak. Anyway, me decide to me now go to the hospital, go sit down and wait. I forgot to do a video about why I chose to go public, but I was giving birth at a public hospital. And you know, Jamaican freeness how it going now go comfortable. So I decided to me now go out to Spanish Town, go sit down and wait. I now go to the hospital, go sit down and wait. So I'm there here and we there at time contraction like we know what the rotted we are do. And the contraction them to all the baby I come, the contractions were so irregular in a way. with them very close, more than 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes apart, no sir? They were very close.
They were mainly a minute apart.
And they were lasting like 1 minute. I forgot to look back, I have the screenshots and everything. But then there are time contractions and I go through the I lay down and I ride through the contractions and I make video and I say oh things are gonna get real because I thought I was feeling the real pain. No, I think I feel like a pre-pain. I think that is the real deal. And but then I lay down. But looking back, I'm glad I did because if I had gone to the hospital as soon as the water broke, I would have had to be sitting up on a chair like this waiting to be booked in and until the baby come. I couldn't deal with that. So the water break sometime between 10 and 11 and I never left for the hospital until like minutes to 1. That's all?
We left
Minutes to 1.
after
We left the house after 1? Me seriously?
because we were still timing contractions around 12:30.
For true. And I remember I called my doctor. No, I messaged my doctor. Did I call her or text her? I called my doctor and I tell her I said the water break. And she said, I might go to the hospital. And I said, me nah go there go wait. Me not going out there to wait. And we're there and we're there and we're there. You know when I get decide for go hospital? When I feel like I want the number 2 again, that time the baby head a come down. I feel like I want the number 2 again, and when I go to the bathroom, nothing never happen. And when I look on the pad, blood, mucus, everybody, head water, everybody a come down. And I say, alright, we need to go to the hospital. By this time, I only dressed it for put on because I kind of start gear up for leave. So I have on my bra, everything. Dress it put on. I send the bag, them going out the car, make sure tell what carry me for go bed and you know, ready up them body. Anyway, I reach at the hospital now, check in and everything. Me, first time me have been here, I don't have a clue what to do. Me run at the waiting room, stand up, I wait for somebody to say something to me. One nurse up on the ward in the registration area, the others were with other people behind screens. So she was the only one out on the front. And by the time she acknowledged me, I got through about 4 contractions. By the time she acknowledged me, and you know as time progresses, it's getting stronger. By the time she acknowledged me, she sent me go to urine. Me in the bathroom, how long I'm in the bathroom like, Amoy, please, it just not happen. And the pain wrap me, and I saw me a dance, and me a go on, and me I said, Jesus and peace, and me I said, oh God help, just bring me through, bring me through. Bring me through. And I finally got to her and said, nurse, me can't use the urine, it not happen. It not coming, it not happening. She said, alright, come sit down. Make me take your pressure. I said, nurse, me can't sit down. For sit down, I want head. Them time let the head dead down. For sit down. Anyway, the contraction finally eased and me catch on the edge of the chair and she finally checked the pressure. When she done check the pressure, she said, alright, go on the bed, let me check you. You see, by the time you reach on the bed, and by the time the nurse come and what much if open and look what she for look, me hear the nurse say, Porter! Hear me, hear me, Porter, what is happening here, mommy? The baby's head is right there. We have to go to the delivery room right now. Everything start come like we in our action movie. Porter come, we go up on the wheelchair. Porter come, I go up on the wheelchair. Them time they have my blanket around me. Me no want the good blanket when me just buy mess up. Cause I buy the blanket when I buy the snack and everything. Cause I want comfortable and the people in the hospital. Me no want the blanket messed up. Porter wheel me go delivery room. And I literally throw the blanket on the bag them, make it drop on the bag them. Cause I say me nah bring it in the delivery room. I'm going to the delivery room and then put me on the bed. And the nurse said, alright, mommy. this is it. I wanted to listen to me. Meanwhile, the nurse had taught me a push. And I feel like that moment when I kind of, that's the first time I kind of really lose control of myself. And kind of just, I try, you know, get through and I try to push. And she's like, Mommy, listen to me. I feel like at that time I get tear. She's like, Mommy, listen to me. And so I start, I calm down and I listen to her and she said, alright, whenever you feel the pain, just push through the pain. Hear me, nurse? I feel like I want to do what I said for feel. She's like, yes, Mommy. Yes, Mommy, that's how it feels. You feel like you want to do that? Just push. Push like you want to do this. So I say, alright. So she said, I feel the pain coming? I say, yes, nurse, I feel the pain coming. I'm a push. It come down. Break again. And it's just like you see it in the vlogs and the movies or whatever when they're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to hold it, you know. I have to, what? You can't blow it. You have to just hold your breath and everything and put all your energy into pushing down. I'm a push and she said, alright, when you feel the next one coming, push again. I will do that. The count them start go from 10 to 6 and I start blow through my nose, depend. Nurse, I said, no, mommy, you have to just hold it and just. I'm really thank God for nurse. Big up Nurse Johnson. I really thank God for nurse because she was very calm and very patient with me. And she really helped me to get through the process. And I remember I do like 4 to 5 pushes. I kid you not. 4 to 5 pushes in about 15 minutes. And the baby was out. I skin to skin me get. I never ever know say when you go public hospital I get skin to skin. I think to them someday at bougie hospital. But I always feel like them just take the baby, go with the baby, fix whatever and come back. But to check out the baby, she's like, Mommy, what kind of baby you have? I'm saying it's a boy. And it just stopped like that. And I remember she put him on my chest and she's like, Mommy, here's your baby. I'm a hold him and him a holler and a ball. And the whole time, me in a shock. Because what I imagined labor and delivery to be, I think say I want a long drawn out something. I think say I got in a agony for how long. Don't get me wrong, it is painful, but it is bearable. If you can manage your pain, you can get through it. I'm a daddy, I'm a hold my pain, I'm a go through. I'm in a shock. When the baby come out, I'm like, nurse, it done? She's like, yes, Mommy, it done. What more you want? And she clean up the baby and she write up in papers and everything. And I'm just in a shock. I keep asking if it done for sure. If nothing left. If, you know. But let me tell you this. Yes, if I push out the penny, are the easy part. To push out the child is the easy part. You see the pain, because even after the baby come out, you feel contractions and things in your uterus need to come out, and the nurse will come and she have to massage your stomach and she have to push out the something of them in it, and that was awful. That was painful. That was painful. And I remember the baby come out and she kind of cleaned me up, like massage my stomach and just left me there. The baby born 2:33 a.m. and I was on that bed until about 6 a.m. Why are you so rude? I was on that bed until about 6 a.m. and during that time, periodically the nurses will come and them will massage your stomach to try to get out the extra stuff. Them will dress you, them will clean you up. And one of the most painful parts about the post-delivery is the if you get a tear. I got a perineal tear and my cervix also. You feel it? The cervix tear and the perineum tear. And the perineum is that, I say right, perineum is that space between your vagina and your butt. So that entire area tear. And the doctor got have to stitch that up. But the stitching up nobody know because them numb it. You know how bad? When them have to look for the tear. So the perineum tear easy to identify because it's on the outside, but you see the cervix. You know when you're young, Jamaicans or people of the Caribbean may understand this. You know when you're young and you blow a balloon and you skin it over and put it on the other side. I saw the nurse and the doctor them under me. I look for the tear. I mean more than once because the girl are necessarily small. The girl have a lot of belly fat. The girl have a lot of gumption. So them have to go through all of them stuff there to find the tear. And trust me, I feel like on a scale of, if I should rate each part of the labor and delivery process, I would say when active labor starts, the contractions are painful, but they are manageable. So I would give contractions about an 8. Pushing out the baby, soft. That's about a 5 on the pain scale. But you see that after the recovery, I know my body mash up. I feel like a train lick me. From getting the tear to stitching the tear to getting the numbing for the tear, and it numb and you still feel it. So imagine if it never numb, how it would feel. From the stomach massages, forget everything out of your uterus for it to start to contract and go back to normal size, and that in itself is a pain. What else was there? You have after pains, will feel like some period cramps, so they're on a scale of 20 to 40. You have feet swelling. My foot them literally look like a breadfruit for about a week and a half. What else was there? There's a loss of appetite. There's the migraines. And not every pregnancy is the same. Not every process is going to be the same. People will have different experiences, and there's no telling what you will experience from your pregnancy. So you just have to go through it, bear it, feel the pain, and manage it as best as you can. But I'll definitely, a lot of people shocked when I say I want to have another child, but it's definitely something I do again. Definitely something I do again. When I'll do it again, I don't know, but hopefully sooner than later, because the girl is not young. But I'll definitely do again, and I don't regret the experience. I wouldn't change anything about the experience. I'm grateful that it happened quickly. I'm grateful that it was something that I could consider easy process, because I hear a lot of people say it was the worst time of them life. And I feel like it goes back to how you manage pain, but it never bad. Don't make them freaking out. It never bad. It was not bad. Never bad. So yeah, I think I kind of summed it up. AJ, I forget anything? No, I didn't forget anything. I hope I did this story time justice. I don't think I'm much of a verbal storyteller. Catch me with a pen and a paper and I'll sort it out. But I hope this did what it was supposed to do. And I thought I was going to attach the questions to this video, but I'm going to have to do a separate video for the questions. I have about 20 questions that I need to answer. So stay tuned for that video. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being on this journey with me, and I hope you stay tuned for the many motherhood moments of Amoy. Bye.